everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Taking a look at Atlanta.
And this starts a very short homestand for them. And while it's only a few games, they have to take advantage of the opportunity to feed off their crowd.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Here's the pick. Pass to Whitehead. Sarr pulls it in. Now here's Jordan. The three is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Brooklyn with the ball. Whitehead.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Sarr. Drills the baseline jumper.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Whitehead can't get it to go. Jordan with it. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Inside. And stolen by Claxton. Fast break, Brooklyn. Whitehead. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
From deep, Sarr. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Nets trail by 3. Here's Simons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and that is what I'm talking about.
Wow. The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Right wing. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3. Nets trail by 3. Fires the 3. Sarr pulls it in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson's got a very strong frame, so he's just shrugging off the heat.
Here's Whitehead. And the Nets miss again.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Thompson, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta leading by 5. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Sarr. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Now Thompson. The three. Rebound by Van Vliet. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Team seconds.
Simons outside. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Simons has got 5.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
And here's Young. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. The offensive rebound. From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Jordan. He takes it in. They get the rebound. Right side Green. Jordan with it. Second chance effort. Here's Johnson. Now Jordan. It's stolen. And now the Nets on the break. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's got his first 2 points. And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that, because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Snatched up. Pass to Wilson. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. Wilson's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Screen by Capella. Here's Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Wilson. There's the triple. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trailing. Here's Fultz. And he drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving. And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Van Vliet. The 3 ball hits the trifecta. Van Vliet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Out to Simons. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. 30 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Whitehead. Simons, right side. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Up top, Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Nets. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. There's the block.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Screen by Young. Here's Jordan. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Screen by Claxton. Van Vliet outside. 4 on the clock. From the wing. Good work there as it goes. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
an all-star in this league. Van Vliet is such a talented player. Still can't believe he went undrafted.
Jordan, a good look. And he connects with a jumper. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
There's a screen. Pass to Simons. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Whitehead.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Screen by Claxton. And here's Simons outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 14.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Young from long range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Jordan. Driving inside. No good that time. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's Simons. Van Vliet left side. 5 to shoot for the lead. Atlanta with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And here's Hunter for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan. Nets trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. Thomas outside to the wing on the left. Clock at 6.
Love how physical Thompson can be as a defender. He wants that stop at all costs.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And, Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he could have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
To the inside, and the slam dunk by Capella.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Thomas. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Shoots over Thompson. That one a little long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Nets trailed by 9. Pass to Garuba. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Green, a screen. Bogdanovich from long range. Drains the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pulls up on the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Now Thompson. Just 3 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large?
The Nets, 41.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Atlanta leading by 10. Pass to Sarr from outside the arc. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Simons. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And it's Simons missing. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 11. Jordan misses. And it's Brooklyn ball. Van Vliet with it. And it's Young picking him up. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Finney-Smith. And they'll get another chance. Clock is at 3. Here's Simons. The putback. Here's Claxton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta leading by 11. Now here's Young. And he lobs it up.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
So it's Brooklyn now. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Daniels. And here's Jordan. Sends it home from 3-point land. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And here are the Hawks now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Sarr. Outside Young. Launches it from deep. Claxton with a rebound.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Sarr. The 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And the Nets making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good. Thompson.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Here's Garuba. Pass to Whitehead. He sinks that one from the post.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Thompson goes in. Holland with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
There's Simons with a three. Thompson pulls it in. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Jordan with the bucket.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Pass to Garuba. And that's collected by Trae Young. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 13-4 run.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
There's a screen by Johnson. From deep, Jordan. Pass to Sarr. Puts up a deep three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Whitehead. And here's Simons outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Brooklyn with possession here. Trailing by 19. Pass to Garuba. Simons outside.
Anthony Simons, assisted by Fred VanVleet.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.